Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome to today's pattern release. That's right, it's a time for me to tell you a few details on this these, there's two of them, cheeky patterns. They're available now over on Ravelry, and you're getting both of these patterns in one, so you can do them both. Come on, let me tell you a little bit more after these titles. So yes, the pattern is up, yes, it's available on Ravelry, and it is priced in at $4.99. I know it's a higher price than some of my other corner to corner patterns. There is a very big reason behind this. Are you ready for this? That is because this pattern does not have one chart. Doesn't have two. It's got 3 charts in it. Okay, so it's 3 charts with box counts, with videos attached. Now the videos, there are some older videos I've linked in, which are the C2C standard, the C2C mini, C2C tips and tricks. But now on to the new videos. There is a C2C a join as you go method. There is, of course, the Little Bird C2C tutorial video 1. That has rows 1 to 20 in it. Little Bird video 2 has rows 20 to finish, meaning 20 to the end of that Little Bird block. Then we have a Little Bird video 3, which has the striped black back block, or the striped block that you can see here. It has all of these details and the details on the back of the pillowcase as well. And it also shows you how to turn the 2 panels that you've joined together, because you've been sensible and used the join as you go method. Shows you how to turn them from that one strip of fabric into a cushion cover. Okay, and then as the added bonus video, because the rest of them will come out on the channel, and this one won't be, at least for a decent length of time, it is the Edwardian frame border, and it's ideal, of course, for your C2C cushions and blankets. So let's bring the cushion a little bit closer. I'm leaving the blanket where it is, okay, because I've taped it. Well, haven't. I've used magic, better known as coat hangers, and some hooks to get it to stay on there. Right, this is going to crinkle because I don't have a pillow insert. What I do actually have is a pack of yarn, so it's hiding my yarn. Now, my one's wrong, okay, and I mentioned this on the videos, and it's written in the pattern. My envelope is actually at the top when it should be at the bottom, but other than that, the pattern is exactly the same. So here we go. Hopefully the light's not going to bleed it out too much. I'm sorry, it's early evening here in the UK. We've had snow coming down all day, which means the sky is grey and there's no natural light. But here we go. This is the square that's in the videos and of course in the written pattern, and here is the Edwardian style border. I think it looks like the old borders that they used to put on mirrors, maybe, or that they used to put on old pieces of artwork, sort of the more ornate, yeah, that's the word, ornate edges. So there you go. That is the pillow. Oh, and there is the striped back. Okay, so of course it matches in beautifully. You can stay there. Matches in beautifully with the baby blanket. Now the baby blanket is only 4 squares, like 4 large squares of squares. Gets confusing, doesn't it? But it's 4 squares of squares. Now if you planned to make it say for a cot, I would actually go another row down, so I would have another bird and another set of stripes here, which would mean that the yarn amounts in the written pattern will still cover you, but you won't have enough yarn left over then to make another bird and pillow back in, unless you buy a little bit more yarn. Oops, sorry, best I could do in the time frame I had, because you guys stitched me up. Right, but yeah, so let me tell you a little bit more. The blanket size with border is 79.5 centimeters or 31.25. I'm not too sure if I've said that correctly, but 31 and a bit inches wide by 71 centimeters or 28 inches long. But please remember that does depend on whether you use the same yarn brand as me, same hook size, and your tension's the same. Yours may be a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. The cushion cover measures on the diagonal, so I'm going from one corner to the other, to the opposite corner. It measures 19 inches or 48.5 centimeters. Now I've measured that without the border. Okay, I'm trying to think what else. Now I've used Pato Everyday DK, so if you want to get your hands on some of that yarn, I've linked it in the pattern. I've linked the Secret Yarn Stash, best and cheapest place I found so far for that yarn. The only problem is she can only ship to the UK, because shipping out of the UK is exorbitant. But the yarn is a DK weight or a DK or a 3-weight or an 8-ply yarn. Now the so that is the details that I'm going to give you on the pattern itself. Page wise, I'm just scooting down. We're looking at around 14 pages. I haven't quite finished typing it up. So you're looking at around 14 pages, maybe even a little bit more, depending on how mad I go. But you know me, I try and give you as much detail as possible within the written pattern, including all the links to the videos, so you'll end up just getting the pattern so that you get the quick links to the videos early before everybody else. Okay, now if at the moment you don't intend to buy the written pattern, or you, because of what, say money's tight, you don't have Ravelry, or you can't read written patterns, but you really want to make it, sorry to say, you're gonna have to hold out for about a month or so. Don't panic, I will soon tell you on a Whips, Bits and Chat, or even on a live when I have one, when it's going to be released. Just at this moment in time, we're looking at some point in April. Okay, so sometime in April the bird videos will be released. Right, I think I've pretty much covered everything, apart from here's the link to the Ravelry shop. Thank you ever so much if you do choose to purchase this pattern today. If you are a channel member, meaning that you've paid a little bit towards, and you are from the Asylum group, of course you're entitled to a free pattern, and this is the first free pattern where you don't get to choose. I'll stitch you up. So if you would like this pattern, please remember to drop me a little message and I'll make sure I bounce it over to you. Right, that is it now. I will see you all really soon. Thank you ever so much for watching, and stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye everybody.